Hello everyone, and welcome to the live stream. I hope that you're doing good. Tonight's gonna be a very interesting night. I'm sure that a lot of you already know what's been happening with Blizzard, their recent decision to basically kill Diablo 4. The new patch has definitely caused a hell of a stir online because people are pretty upset with the changes that they've made. And honestly, I can't say that I'm surprised because this is Blizzard that we're talking about, but they were doing pretty good with the game. I mean, it's sold a lot of copies. A lot of people have been playing it, have been happy with it. People were also really excited for Season 1 to finally launch, and instead of continuing down that path that I feel was pretty positive for them, they just decided to go haywire and completely fuck everything up. So we're going to chat about that. Since we're getting close to the end of the game, we are going to be finishing it tonight. And because of all the changes that they've made and the fact that they basically nerfed Sorcerer to the fucking ground, I'm not opposed to going down to World Tier 1 if we need to. We're going to continue with World Tier 2 for now. If that doesn't go well, I don't care. We will just tank the difficulty down and hopefully we'll be able to, you know, complete the game. Because, well, they really made a great decision. And I figure we're going to be chatting about, like, Barbie a bit, maybe Oppenheimer a bit. I'm really happy to hear that that is getting such rave reviews right now. I'm really not surprised by that either, since it's a movie we've all been excited for, but I figured that we could chat about that and whatever else you guys want to talk about. So hi, welcome on in. We will get started in a minute. We need a Varadark edition of Barbie with no legs. I've never liked dolls. Dolls kind of creep me out. I think maybe it's because so much horror is based around like puppets and dolls, and I don't know. I just don't like them. It's not that I'm like freaked out by them or afraid of them. I just don't like them. Maybe it's the same thing with clowns, right? Because we see so much like horror entertainment that has clowns. It's just kind of overdone. I was never a fan of Barbies or anything like that. And I don't know. They just give me the heebie-jeebies. And the Thursday night live stream is I don't know why, but tonight doesn't feel like a Thursday. I don't know what is different about tonight. But it just doesn't feel like a Thursday. I don't know. I saw the Sony censorship YouTube video. Yeah, I'm glad I'm boycotting modern PlayStation console. It sucks because it's the same thing with Blizzard, right? It sucks to have companies and platforms that were once really great and once really beloved that now are just kind of shit because of decisions made by ultimately higher ups at the company, because it's not like it's the developers that are making the decision of, you know, what a platform's requirements and regulations are going to be. I mean, ultimately, I'm sure that most developers want to just be able to create what they want. Of course, there are some out there that are happy to bend the knee if, they think it'll make them money. But it's just sad to see, yeah, the state of PlayStation, obviously the state of Blizzard. Okay, YouTube chat buggy. I can't say that I'm surprised that YouTube is being buggy, but hopefully it fixes itself in a few. Yeah, chat errors. I do know that in pre-stream there were quite a few chat errors. It kept saying chat disconnected. Please wait while we try to connect you. So hopefully that fixes itself in the next few minutes. Me too, it's annoying, yeah. I mean, hopefully, you know, well, you know, will YouTube really fix itself? YouTube's always broken, but we'll see. Tonight's stream might potentially be a shorter one, depending on when we finish the game, but before we actually get into the game itself, I wanted to show you guys the wonderful and fantastic scores for the game currently, because, you know, like I mentioned, Diablo 4's new patch has released, and it is being accused of being the worst in ARPG history. They were doing so well with Diablo 4. People were so happy with it. I feel like everything was going so good with it. I just didn't see any major problems with it. I mean, no one was really that mad when it came to the game. And now, look at what Blizzard did. It is currently sitting at a 2.1 user score on Metacritic, and it was very high. I don't have screenshots of what it was before, but I remember it being up to like an 8.5 range. It was above an 8, and I as far as I know, it was still sitting around there. But now it's all the way down to a 2.1. This is the PlayStation version. PC, a 2.4. Xbox, 3.7. So all of them are under a 4. I think that this is hilarious and deserved. When you have people that are happy with your product, that doesn't mean go and change it around and do drastic shit, right? I understand that they were getting prepared for Season 1 and they were trying to make changes, and ultimately every game that has competitive edges to them has patches that rebalance things and nerf specific classes and change things around. But they just made the game significantly worse, and they deserve the backlash that they're getting. They really do. It's Blizzard. I can't say I'm surprised. You know, they've definitely not been the best when it's come to, patching things, nerfing things, balancing. They say it's balancing, but it's really just slaughtering their classes and games. I mean, StarCraft, Overwatch, Call of Duty, Diablo. They just don't really... It's like they don't know what they're doing. They always make the worst possible decisions, and now they're getting review bombed for it, and they deserve to. At least this review bomb, at least this bad patch has brought everyone together. I guess that's good, you know? All for one and one for all. I'm a little bit happy to see people coming together to rebel against Blizzard. But you guys know Blizzard is just so controversial. I don't think they could do anything at this point that would really surprise us or, you know, truly disappoint us. Blizzard just sucks. I mean, yeah, I'm still sitting here. I'm finishing Diablo 4. But if I wasn't a content creator, like I say a lot, I probably wouldn't have bought it or played it at launch. Because even though I love Diablo, it's Blizzard, you know? At least the side quest dialogue isn't as bad as Final Fantasy 16. I don't know why it's cool to hate on Final Fantasy 16, but it was a good game. Final Fantasy 16 was not a bad title. Yes, I will completely agree that there were moments of it that it got repetitive. It had mediocre dialogue. And I do feel like 75% of the game was fucking amazing, but it did have 25% that was rough. But I just don't think that it was enough to hate it, you know? I feel like it was still a pretty good experience overall. This is exactly why I've held off on buying the game. Sooner or later, current day Blizzard was gonna show up, and here we are. Yeah, I mean, that's how they are. That's how every company is, though. You know, they eventually stumble no matter how good they do at the beginning. Oh, and I'm so mad. I'm so mad. You guys know I didn't spend any money on this game. I said I'm not, there's no way that they're getting $70 out of me and then they're gonna get money out of me for cosmetics. Right when I'm about to finish the game, right when they fuck everything up, they release 2 of the best armor sets I've seen in games in years. This set is fucking awesome. This armor set is so fucking cool. The glowing, the asymmetrical shoulder piece, the amount of skin that's showing, the little detail. Oh, this is sick. And to make it even worse, these motherfuckers go and launch a Lilith themed set that is one of the best armor sets I have seen in a game in my life. This set is so cool. This set is so great. And I'm not going to spend money on it, right? Because again, $70 game, and you expect me to spend almost... Well, you can't buy $22 exactly, so it'd be like $25 worth of currency. There's no way I'm spending $22 on this. But this is one of the coolest fucking armor sets I have seen in a game in so long. And these motherfuckers had to drop this sick costume when they have completely butchered the game. It's like they slap you in the face, but they still expect you to bend over. They're like, hey, we just completely fucked up this game. Oh, but by the way, we just dropped such a cool armor set. These developers fucking suck. Because I'm not going to spend the money, right? But it's such a cool set. If they had not messed up the game, I think I would have maybe swiped my credit card. I don't know. $22 it's a lot. It's a lot of money, especially on top of a $70 game. But I always play Sorcerer. It's like the only class I play in Diablo. It's my favorite, but they butchered the Sorceress. So there's no point. Why do you guys have to do this? Anyway, guys, we are going to be hopefully finishing the game tonight. Like I said, they have completely butchered every class, but Sorcerer got the brunt of the pain and the torture. So if we have a hard time, I will lower it to World Tier 1. I don't care at this point. I want to continue the game. I want to progress. I ultimately want to finish it. If we have to lower the World Tier, I'm not going to cry over it. We've played 95% of it in World Tier 2. I'm just, you know, I'm just over it. So, yeah, that's the plan. Disagree on the first one, but the second one is awesome. I still feel like that purple one is actually pretty awesome. Not as good as the Lilith one. And it's Lilith, too. Just thinking I look like Lilith in-game, that is worth $20. But I can't be bothered with the way that they just butchered the game. Yeah, finish this mess already. The game itself has been pretty fun, but I do definitely think they've stumbled far too much.
We have a heading.
I'm ready.
Mephisto shelters in the Cathedral of Hatred. Across the Sea of Fire, Astaroth's domain.
So sad.
I'd wager that's why Lilith freed him in Skosglen. That's where we'll find her.
These dumb, ugly bitches drop great armor the same day they bend you over and steal your dignity? Sheesh. Magnum, thank you for the 10. Vara saw the armor and says, I love gold. It's such a good set. Thank you for the 10. Makes me so fucking sad. These ugly, stupid people that are bad at their jobs.
You've been hounding me about this and that.
Stupid,
non-stop.
ugly.
Can you drop it for once?
It's not about me hounding you. It's...
I don't think that we're quite at a boss fight yet. I think we'll be fine. I guess let me just put this one on. Crit up.
The stone is gone.
There's for me.
Instead of arguing, let's do something about it. If Inarius has it, let's take it back.
It's not worth 20. Well, most armor sets in most games are not worth 20. True. But it's a great armor set.
No, not Lilith. You're all wrong about that. The stone should be saved for Mephisto.
Mephisto. Remember when WandaVision came out, what, 2.5 years ago? And we all thought the end boss was gonna be Mephisto, and then...
Why don't you?
It was just Agatha? Depressing memories.
Think on what I've said, alright?
Blizzard understands its player base as much as a kitten that doesn't speak Japanese. Ah, that's a good saying. Juliet really gave us a good saying with that one. This is another game that's good but too long. Well, I mean, all Blizzard... Well, not Blizzard games, but all Diablo games, you do really have to grind, so I think we all kind of expected it. Bored because I'm out of Twitter till next Thursday. Not locked or anything? Why are you out of Twitter if you're not locked out? Ah. She ruined a great show. They should have had Doctor Strange or Mephisto or someone. Just something extra. Mother.
I can sense your fear, Father.
I want to look like Lilith. That doesn't look good for us. Mesh is good. Everything is good with her.
Well, what did you see?
Shit. That's what I saw. Shit.
Whether we use you or the stone, we have to stop her.
True.
We follow her into hatred itself. It will sour our hearts even more, turn us against each other. Let's remember why we're here. Together.
Wow. So heartfelt. So awesome. Gates to Sanctuary. Oh, it's dark in here. Whoa, what just... What?
Feels wrong here.
What? Why did that glitch just happen with the camera?
The ground at my feet.
Mortals were not meant to tread this realm.
True. They were
The
not.
sooner we can find Lilith and get out, the better.
Yep, let's go. Yeah, why is the camera doing that? You could not be fucked up already? That'd be great. I have not played any since the last stream, so I probably should have warmed up a little bit, but we had the rant, which was a little bit more important. Also, I probably should put teleport on the bars eventually here. We'll see. Also, hopefully the volume's good. It's all the same as it's been, but, you know, maybe something changed. Hopefully my allies will help us tonight, instead of like the last stream where they did absolutely nothing. They just kind of ditched us. Left us to rot in hell, literally.
I need time to prepare that.
Volume is good, cool. Damn, I missed the cutscene? You did just miss the cutscene. It was a very simple one, though. It wasn't anything too special. It was Lilith walking through a door. Ooh, a heavy helm. I didn't want to go this way, but I guess we are now.
I need more time.
I don't know why, I feel like camera's like really zoomed in compared to what it usually is, but it's as zoomed out as it can be.
Looks like the rear guard was ambushed. The others must have pushed ahead.
Sure. Sid is a busy guy, being here in Final Fantasy 16 at the same time, true. The actor who plays both of them, Ralph, he's gonna be in the upcoming, The Creator movie. I was looking at the Wikipedia page for it and I saw his name. He's getting jobs. You guys really didn't kill either of these? I can't rely on anybody. Lilith versus the patriarchy. I mean, basically. Isn't that every piece of entertainment with a female lead, though? Aren't they just always fighting the patriarchy now? Like, even if you had a random, you know, character with a random story, someone would say, oh, she's actually fighting the patriarchy. It's kind of sad. Kind of pathetic. Oh, speaking of pathetic, I retweeted it earlier. Good old Sam Maggs was a guest at SDCC. They had her talking about Star Trek and wow, she was very stunning and brave. You know, I think if Khan can only get someone like Sam Maggs, they're in a little bit of trouble. What a great guest. I would pay approximately $0 for an event that she was at. Sammy, yeah. Good times. Can we just walk past? No, of course we can't. Uh-oh, I just aggroed two groups at once. Probably not good. Sam has changed a bit lately. The more things change, the more they stay the same.
out of mana.
Sam could never truly change that much. I don't know who Sam is. She is... Oh, God. Oh, no. She is like a Gamergate woman who was supposed to be working on the Knights of the Old Republic remake. And she claims that she left, even though rumors claim that she was fired. She's a massive social justice warrior. She wasn't, as far as I know, she wasn't, you know, at the same level as an Anita or a Zoe, but she gained notoriety in like 14 or 15 when she claimed that she was raped in Grand Theft Auto 5. What a story. Imagine having to tell your children that or your family that. So how'd you get famous? You know, I just felt like I was violated in a video game. And, you know, it just, one thing led to another. Oh, boy. What do we have? 17. We have 35 life regen, 8 all stats, 25 intelligence is what we're currently using. 28 life on kill, poison resistance, willpower. When hit while not healthy, a magic bubble is summoned around you for 5 seconds. I mean, that seems pretty good to me. So I guess let's use it. Yeah, I don't, as far as I know, she was never quite on the same level, but, I mean, she's surprisingly one of the women that actually is still in the gaming industry. She got to write the book for Jedi Survivor or Fallen Order because her husband is one of the leads, was one of the leads on the game. She worked on Ratchet and Clank, Bricks Apart. She was working on KOTOR remake until she, it sounds like, got fired. So she's actually going places. Well, she already is at places. She's also working on Star Trek apparently, according to the panels today. Yeah, you know, that one shocks me not that much with the current state of Star Trek. So. Ex-husband, yes, ex-husband, excuse me. And she's now a lesbian. Good for her. Good for her. I'm not hating, you know. Everybody's got their preferences in life. Yeah, she chose to leave just like Heather chose. It's always a choice when it comes to, you know, where you're employed. And, you know, the projects you conveniently leave because you feel like it. She also now works for Wizards of the Coast. She specifically Dungeons and Dragons, so that right there is even less surprising. They could keep her. I don't care about D&D anymore. They've already killed it.
We'll know soon. Stand back, and I'll dispel the flames.
Sure. You do that, m'lady. She's a strong woman. Demons! Wow! Like we haven't been fighting them for 30 hours? Why do such people keep getting employed to good, established, and beloved franchises? Probably because they don't want a lot of money. They have enough on a resume to say that they are a professional at something. They don't want an exorbitant amount of money, and they fit into a company culture. You know, the new age company culture. That's why. I mean, it's just the trifecta of bullshit. Whoa, who are you? Gotta go one at a time.
I lack the needed mana.
Oh, shut up, ugly. Whoa. You're almost dead anyway. Hey, slow down. Don't get handsy. Thank you. Are they all dead?
Tani sobdaile kitos.
This is where the proper battle was fought.
She's also behind Rivet's design, making her less feminine and claiming she was a lesbian. Yes, that is also Sam Max.
Angel's ambitions. Keep moving.
I would say out of the Gamergate ladies, you know, Anita, Zoe, Brianna. Anita obviously has had the most pull because there are companies like Naughty Dog that have hired her to talk about their games, right? But Sam Max is definitely the second most impactful because she is actively impacting games.
Survive this.
There's something underneath.
Haha! Bitch, she's dead. See you later.
The soul stone.
You were a cunt. She did. Oh well. I have no tears to cry for you. Oh, she's not dead? You just said she was dead. You got my hopes
It's
up.
not over. Their father is hunting Lilith. In the spire.
It's too good to be true.
Across this infernal wasteland. Salvation is coming.
Not for these knights you led to hell. Not for you either.
Brother.
Yeah, she claimed that Rivet was
Someone who
always
doesn't give a
gay.
damn about any of us. And a thief. You had the stone the whole time we were helping you in Chaldean, didn't you?
Inarius entrusted it to me. And... Wait. You took it?
Can't kill Jada that easy, Farah. Oh no.
Darkness. You will all be damned.
I don't remember asking, but sure.
Leave her. She's poisoned with hatred.
You'd at least tie her up to some of these bones.
Remember why we're here. What we're fighting against.
True. Gamergate ladies equals Unholy Trinity. I think there were like
I have a
5 of them.
A
Right?
little
Anita,
something
Zoe,
to numb the pain
Brianna,
and get her
Sam.
moving.
And there was one other
Drink up, brother.
that wasn't as important
If
as
you're
all them.
wise, you'll get back to Chaldeum while you still have a chance.
Wow. Can't we just
but keep
kill
your
her?
guard up. The cathedral is in shambles. We're on our own now. Stick together and find that spire Prava spoke of.
Whatever you say. Wow, it's really giving me a lot of items now. Whatever you say. Ooh, Balrog. Sorry I'm late. I was busy playing Diablo 4. How are you feeling about the brand new changes? Besides, probably depressed like most people. We came in here with almost an empty inventory. And now our bags are full already? I guess I probably should have gotten rid of like the 30 lines of gems that I have. I just like to keep them close. In case I need a gem or two. Or, I don't know, like 13 of one, 13 of another, 14, 11, 12, just a few.
I lack the needed mana.
Do you notice any difference with your power? I mean, we've only been playing for a little while. I definitely feel a little bit less powerful, but I wouldn't say it is so bad that I'm hating my life. But also, we haven't had a boss fight with the power difference, so I think I will be hating my life very shortly. Diablo 2 is objectively the best. Oh yeah, Diablo 2 is the best. Diablo 1 was a very good start to an eventually, obviously, very good franchise. Diablo 2 is the best. Diablo 3, I still enjoyed. Diablo 4 definitely feels more like 2 than 3 did, but it does not beat 2. That's for sure. And we don't count Diablo Immortal because, yeah, we don't count Diablo Immortal. Yeah, it's tier 3s and tier 4s that got screwed the most, but
I'm not ready yet.
everyone got screwed in some way, shape, or form. I'm enjoying 4 way more than 3. I agree. I have enjoyed 4 more than 3. Because it feels more like a Diablo I don't know, it just feels way better. But I still don't see a way that this could top 2. Phrasing alert. Uh-oh. I don't even know what the phrase was. Well, it's fine.
The balance of power in hell will be overturned.
Okay, I mean, if you say so. Ninja, the life of hatred.
I need time to do that.
D4 has a lot more Grimdark to it than 3 did, yeah.
I'm not ready yet.
Ow! Where'd you go? Hey! Hey, where'd this bitch go? Women these days. Honestly, Diablo 3 was the weakest. I mean, I think that they've all got something to them that are great. But, yeah. I mean, I think most people would agree that 3 was the weakest.
I'm the one who told you that's bad.
Well, yeah, obviously Diablo's the weakest, but we don't even want to count Diablo Immortal in this list at all, so. We don't wanna talk about that one at all. it doesn't matter if it's the weakest. We just pretend it doesn't exist. It's just better that way. Did you just assume that demon's gender? Yeah, I was too busy looking at her giant rack of
More of this damn hellfire.
respect.
I'll clear the way.
Because we respect women around here. They nerfed all the overperforming builds of every class. They just nerfed every class, period. They didn't give a single fuck.
I need time to do that.
I mean, we seem to be doing okay on the bosses. Let's see though. Those racks of respect. Yeah, we respect women around here. A lot.
I need time to prepare that.
Lots of respect from our community. Keep accidentally moving forward. Nice. What did we get? Wow, absolute trash. Okay. Yeah, Diablo 3, they definitely went with a safer direction. They definitely went in a more normie-friendly direction. I feel like this game still has that, obviously, with, like, World Tier 1. You don't have to fight over loot, all this, but
It's low.
I do think that, you know, so far, it seems pretty normie-friendly in most aspects. But once you have, like, World Tier 3 and 4, not so much. Wow, who's gonna be here? Oh, let's chat. So that's definitely what's most important right now.
All hail Lilith, Queen of
I will hail Lilith. I've wanted to be on Lilith's side this whole time. It's not my fault that the game won't let me. The game doesn't want me to respect women. Whoa, she's even got almost Lilith's exact outfit, except she's showing more skin. That is weird. I'm kind of uncomfortable. I wish that they could have, you know, changed her into a bowl of fruit. Because that definitely seems like the most logical thing to do. I really just need to attack her. Oh, this is a clusterfuck. Come on, stun her. Stun, 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 stun. There we go. What? She left. You can't just do that. Vara is tempted by the glamour of evil. In every game, every book, every movie, every piece of entertainment, I am always vastly more interested in the villain than I am the hero. There are some heroes that are good, but I'm just very, you know, cut and dry. I like to see good guys being good, bad guys being bad. I love a good neutral character, don't get me wrong, but I don't like neutral characters where it's like, I do really shitty things, but the only reason why I'm neutral is because I had a traumatic past, and you have to feel bad for me. I don't like that. And, you know, evil characters are just always better.
My burden is too great.
Really? I need a portable vendor. Now, if you could slap that in the store for $5, that'd be great. Clive was a good hero because he wasn't a wishy-washy hero where it's like he's done really fucking bad things, but he's a hero because you have to feel bad for him.
Was that a compliment? Someone, write this down. Memorialize the moment.
It's not like I haven't given you one before. There was that other time.
Oh, yes. The ground is shifting.
Prepare yourselves.
Does Auden count as an anti-hero? Probably, yeah. I just got major Skyrim flashbacks. I don't know why. Oh, I've been seeing so much Skyrim content over the past few days. All of my social media is filled with Skyrim content, and I could not be more happy. Oh my god, you are gonna take a million years to kill. Oh, the lasso of truth. That's useful. I do not like your body proportions. They make me feel uncomfortable. Also, my potion wore off.
I need more time.
Of course you do. I do not like you. What? You ran? Classic. The villain story is always more interesting than the cut and paste good characters. Yeah, I mean, I love a good character, but at the same time, villains are always just way cooler. I think it's just because of the psychology behind the characters. Like, an evil character isn't usually just evil to be evil. Like, they have these grand plans, and they have, like, these crazy motivations. But the good guys are always just like, I just want to save people. I just want to be better than the villains. I'm a good guy. It's like, okay. What's your favorite state? Very interesting question. What kind of question is that? The state of confusion, true. That's the one I identify with the most. This is going great. I would if I can get over there. Yeah, look, we're being the good guy got Ned Stark. That made no fucking sense, though. We heard that this guy was crazy, smart, and he was noble and valiant. And then he knows. Like, he knows his enemies. He knows what people are capable of. Yet he literally throws that all away. For what? Like, it made no sense. Are you gonna answer my question, though? In terms of what? What's the context? Which state is prettiest? Which state is... Like... Which state has the best, like, indoor location? Like, in general? Hello, Reese. Hope your evening is going well. Welcome to the live stream. Also, guys, is the chat fixed? I've seen you guys are chatting a bit more, so I'm assuming that the chat disconnect is a little bit better. Which state is the smartest? I'm gonna have to refrain from answering. I guess I don't have enough knowledge on every state and what smartness truly means. Very generic questions.
I'm not ready yet.
In any game with a karma system or alignment, who the villain makes me very squeamish. See, I completely disagree. But I also understand. Right? When you're, like, the morals of your character are actively being questioned in a game like KOTOR, like, I get why you'd feel better about being the good guy.
Out of mana once again.
But I don't give a fuck. Arizona. I'm gonna go with Alaska. I like Alaska. So that's my favorite state. But it's just missing that max evade charge. I mean, it does reduce the cooldown, but also I am not gonna get rid of them. Speak to Laura. Will do.
Oh dear.
Lorath, are you...
Laura.
Just catching my breath. I see the spire up ahead. Come on.
Not far. Any sign of Lilith?
Lilith was here.
Come on. Just let me get to the
I see
cutscene.
blood petals.
Thank you. Okay, cutscene time. Why do you like Alaska? Because it's giant, it's got great nature, and there's not a lot of people. Put those grippers away. I hate Prava. I don't like her. This is a very cool cutscene, though. The trailer cutscene was awesome. Scott Sarah Palin. Yeah, that definitely is a negative one. But it's so cool. They did such a good job with the cutscenes. Please calm down.
True in His holy name. Blessed be the light.
Oh, it's so good. We saw this one when they were promoting the game. Oh, it's so good. Mommy. That's a bait. Sheesh. Oh, so loud. Ah. Good aim. Psh, easy. Yo, if only boss fights were that easy. Wow. This totally isn't a bait. He just wants some alone time with
Do you
Lilith.
remember them, Narius? The whispers
Some
of the
privacy.
damned.
Words will not save you. Show yourself.
So, the soldier returns.
Such a good cutscene.
Such purpose. No longer the conflicted soul I left behind.
You deceived me.
I do have to agree, it definitely has Warhammer
Anarius,
vibes.
What are you truly after?
My rightful place is in the heavens.
Is that why you seek to destroy all that we created?
Sanctuary is an abomination!
And our son.
So
I
sad.
made it right. To satisfy the heavens.
So sad. No more
Tell
sexy
me.
time with Lilith.
Did they rejoice? No. They do not want you.
True. I have to give them credit. That was sick. Oh yeah, because she's definitely dead. Surely. Surely.
It is done. It all ends.
To the stomach? I don't know.
No. We made a choice. And that they can never forgive. No matter what you tell yourself, or who you sacrifice. Silence is their judgment.
But I set things right.
Sure you did.
What more would you have me do? Tell me. Please.
Oh, he's getting sad.
Tell me.
Oh, wow. Never turn your back on your enemy.
Speak to you anymore.
That was a very cool angle.
Protect me!
No. You belong in hell.
Yay! I mean, come on. He really couldn't see that that was gonna turn into like a nightmare. Like he couldn't see that that was like the wrong move. You know, he's kind of dumb.
What happened?
Lilith. She tore off Inarius's wings. It was like she was toying with him. She wanted the angel to suffer before she ended him.
Wow.
The prophecy was wrong. A spear of light piercing hatred's heart.
Maybe not.
Inarius equals
Lilith is wounded
maidenless.
too.
True.
If she's hurt, it will be easier to trap her in the Soul Stone. We cannot stop.
Okay.
She's already gone.
What's now?
I have.
I love the decor.
I will
Definitely
prepare the Cyber's
unique.
eye.
The eye? What do you mean?
We must find Lilith. The only way to do that is to use the eye.
True.
Are you serious? I know what happened the last time the eye was used. I know it didn't end well.
Do you have a better idea? Any of you? That's what I thought.
Aw, man. Not him. Aw, man. I mean, at the end of the day, all I really care about is Laura. Sorry. A round. She's kind of meh. He's... Ronin's okay. It wouldn't be the first time Arrogance has cost an angel their ass. True. Well, that's the problem with the angels, is that they're just all pricks. There's only one who ever actually cared about fucking humans and life and the fate of every living being, so like, eh. I guess they're just pricks. 10-hour Diablo death scene is still better than a 3-hour Final Fantasy cutscene. Well, the thing is that they both are to the extremes. Diablo, you have like 10 cutscenes in total, and they're rather short. But in Final Fantasy 16, you have tons of cutscenes that are super long. So like they're both the extremes.
You're bleeding.
I'm fine.
You're fine,
But,
brother. You're on the
Lorith is
ground.
right.
You can't
The eye
even
is
stand.
The only advantage we have. The only way
Never mind, be okay.
to find Lilith. There is no time to waste.
Alright. But Vara, what does it all mean? It means you just spent $70 on a game, no matter what way you slice the cheese.
So, here you are at last, to collect your safe passage to the Cathedral of Hatred. And you look less well than when I saw you last. I would not be so certain.
Sexism. She's not gonna get into the cathedral because of
Fulfill
sexism.
the promise you made to me.
Damn patriarchy.
Of course, daughter of hatred. With my gift, you will face your father. We all return home in the end.
Hell is entirely composed of mud. I don't think that was mud.
Foolish of you to use the eye again.
What is this? Where am I?
Silver hairpiece with gold accessories.
Mind. I could keep you here forever, but I will offer you a different fate. You could be Sanctuary's greatest protector.
Whatever you want, Mother. I will do it.
But only if you choose to.
I choose. Okay. Explore this nightmare. Sure.
I will show you why the world has need of you.
Okay.
Ever since you drank my blood, I have been a part of you. I always will be.
Nice.
I carry your hopes and fears in my heart.
Okay.
I gifted humans with free will, but they are lost without a shepherd to guide them.
True. Humans are kind of shit.
They flocked.
Oh, I accidentally skipped her dialogue.
Our Father has granted you a path to salvation. And yet, you stray from it at every opportunity.
And people submit to the spectacle, desperate to believe
Oh, these were the characters at the beginning of the game.
through a child's eyes.
Wow, the ones that poisoned us?
But you know.
The Haradrim know the truth.
Yes.
Obligatory fighting every enemy that you've already fought in the game. Seats.
They cannot do what you
Did you find your Black Ops 2 copy? I have not been able to find my Call of Duty copies. I think in the next few days I'm just gonna have to spend the $50 and rebuy them all. Classic. These sons of bitches are getting more of my fucking money. They do evil stuff down here, apparently. Yeah. Evil stuff for evil reasons.
My son was wiser.
Your son was fucking stupid. Sorry.
But it was not in his nature to be a shepherd either.
True.
His prophecy was a warning. But rather than use it to unite Sanctuary, he let it breed chaos. Inarius, Elias, Lorath. They wanted so badly to see their own meaning in the prophecy. They were blind to the simple truth of it.
They were not women.
We are prisoners of the eternal conflict, the pawns of angels and demons. It will always be a part of us. We must fight to survive. It was so human of Inarius to think the
She's a
prophecy was
primeval's
about
daughter.
him.
The lesser demons aren't exactly in a position to tell her no.
Perhaps you will
But they're
find
men. They could
inherited
do that.
vanity from him.
Men only bring women down. Even daughters of hatred. They're brought down by men. Oppression in hell's really an epidemic going on right now. I don't know if you knew about that. Long
Elias
live the
thought I was the one
patriarchy.
to save Sanctuary. But he was wrong. A human must lead the flock of humans.
That's me. I'll do it.
You.
Yeah, I'll do it, sure.
I am no one's savior.
Ooh, I did not like that line of dialogue from her.
Hatred, destruction, and terror are forever. We will always need to fight them. But we can turn the tide of the eternal conflict in our favor. It starts here, with Mephisto's destruction, and you will lead the battles to come. Simply take my hand. Fight for Sanctuary.
I wanted to be the bad guy the whole game.
Shadows.
I will never take your hand.
I hate my character. I hate characters in Diablo. I've come to realize they're all fucking stupid. Just let me be the bad guy, okay? Stop being stupid.
I need time to
I will keep you shackled here forever.
Okay. Spends entire game saving the world. I am no one's savior. It's so fucking stupid.
I'm not ready yet.
Hello, friend. Need help? Take the gateway. It is your only escape.
Cave in the mountains. This is where Mephisto found me.
It's not a bear, at least. This is why I like the evil characters more than the good ones. You've seen him like 5
Do
times
not
now.
cower. I've come to free you from this trap.
Why do you keep helping me?
Look where we stand. I saved you in this dismal little cave because I sensed you could end Lilith. And that is all I want.
I don't want to be a dog anymore.
I won't lie. There will come a time when we are enemies. But like it or not, right now we need each each other to defeat her.
True.
Look me in the eye. The path ahead is steep. My blessing will guide you.
Okay. I trust you.
Tread without fear.
Yeah, Diablo 4, everyone can be evil except you. I just don't like it. I just don't like that. At least give me a choice. Just give me a
I thought I
choice.
sensed that old wolf skulking around. You would follow Mephisto, but not me. Are you that foolish?
I will follow you, but the game doesn't let me.
I don't serve either of you.
What did my father offer you? Answer me.
With the Godfather's gift.
Oh, we are wrecking. I'm gonna do one at a time, I think.
I'm not ready yet.
Why didn't my move not activate? Nice. Lilith doesn't care about heaven or hell or humans. She just wants the eternal conflict to end.
I'm not ready yet.
She's really the hero, and I'm really the villain. Thank you. Okay, this seems safe. Skyrim Rise of the Cheese Thief. I've been thinking a lot about Skyrim lately. I think I need to play it again. It's been like, I don't know, 2 months. That's pretty bad. Oh my god, I can't do this. I'm quitting. I cannot fight this fucker again. I can't fight him for an 8th time. I am over it.
Strong as I thought.
I just can't do this. Okay, or you could do that. I mean, that's really cool too. Okay, that's very cool too. I think I'm gonna die. What? It pushed me into it. It pushed me into this fucker's move. Ugly and stupid. Vara sounds like she's playing Gollum again. So bad. I don't know why they thought that game was acceptable.
You've thrown your life away for nothing. Mephisto's fate is already sealed.
Nothing is sealed yet. That's why you're still talking.
His boss fights are 10% of this game. I agree. We are constantly fighting him.
Until you wreck for death.
That's gotta be at least 6 times that we've fought him. I'm fine with repeating some boss fights, but gosh darn. Who are we fighting now? Yay! Oh, hey there. Oh, I didn't put a potion on. Can you wait 2 seconds for me to finish this up? Actually, thank you. The fact that we have to refight all the bosses we've already fought, to me just feels... I don't know. I feel like a lot of games lately have actually been doing this, where you have to constantly, at the end of a game, fight the same bosses over and over. And it makes sense in Diablo, right? Because different dimensions and stuff. But I'm just... I feel like every game is doing this now. At least this time, we are closer in power to them. I've never been a fan of any repeat boss fights. It's lazy. I'm fine with multiple phase boss fights, like in Final Fantasy. Like, you would have the base wielder of the icon and then the icon fight itself. Like, I thought that that was really good. But fights like this, where it's straight up just a copy of the original fight, it's lazy to me. At least change their moves, crank up their powers from 10 to 50, like, do something different.
The sightless eye is the source of this nightmare.
Yeah, it's just recycled boss fights, because they're lazy.
Take it and set yourself free.
Flashbang. Oh. Recycled boss fights and 3-hour yak rides are the industry standard. It is true. Do you have soda in the water bottle? No, it's like a peach iced tea.
I'm too damn old to hold your body out of hell. So move your hand.
I mixed it up 2 seconds before stream started.
I haven't taken orders from you in years, Lorette. I see no reason to start now.
You should have come to me instead of the cathedral. I would have shown up for you. Shared your burden.
I know. And perhaps things would have gone differently with Scott's claim. And with Yoren. Was it enough?
Oh,
Or did he think it was enough?
Sure. And then as soon as he dies, absolutely not. I'm glad Vara automatically corrects my grammar better than auto spell check and grammar check. Yeah.
Yes.
I do it so that you don't get embarrassed when I read your comments out and they're half-assed. So sad. I only care about Lorath. Everyone else could die. 30-year death scene engaged. True.
I'm sorry about Donan.
Are you?
What's done is done. What's...
I like this game,
What did you
but it's
like?
not 70. Oh yeah.
from the eye.
It's not 70.
Lilith tried to trap me. Before that, I saw her cross a great sea of fire. Beyond it lay her father's domain.
We... not too late.
We can't
I like
give up
Donan
now.
too. He wasn't a
We
bad
have the stone.
character. He
What
just
should we
cried a
do?
little bit too much for me.
I don't know. I always thought if I didn't survive, you'd be the one to finish this. You've always had the steady hand, not me. Trust your gut. It's the reason we've made it this far.
So sad. I would not split from the group in a place like this. This is definitely
gave
not the
everything.
place you go
His
off on
home.
your own.
His son. What was it for?
You've made it back. Good.
What does he mean?
This fiend helped me escape from Lilith.
This helped you a lot.
I've read of such a wolf. No. Mephisto. You trusted a prime evil?
Yeah.
Trust had no part in it. Your friend saw reason instead.
You were fucking
As should
useless,
you.
lady. You have done
If Lilith
nothing
takes
for
my
us.
essence, Sanctuary is lost.
Buddy systems are a requirement
What do
here.
you propose?
Is that Torgal? That's Mephisto.
No proposals. I offer only
Evil
my
Torgal.
aid. This leads to the Cathedral of Hatred. But you must hurry. Lilith is almost there.
Bye, Lorath. See you later. This is actually a pretty small castle. Cathedral. Whatever. Fucking close enough. Who gives a fuck? It's pretty small.
You've arrived before Lilith, but she is close.
What now?
We can set an ambush. I distract her, you trap her in the Soul Stone.
Something isn't right. Mephisto
I did
led
not
you
like
to
that.
This moment. We're in his realm. Should we really be doing what he wants?
Hey, I actually have to agree with her for once.
Evil.
You want to use the stone on him?
Think carefully. That path would lead to failure for all of us.
Yeah, I mean, I've got to agree. This seems like a very bad idea. Why did that just pop up? YouTube, why are you refreshing? Oh, why is YouTube refreshing when I did not ask it to?
He's afraid.
He's afraid.
Could work.
A small, evil
We'll
church.
imprison
True.
Mephisto in the stone.
Why can't the
Get
game
back
look
to
like that
Lilith.
in-game?
Then
What,
we
like,
seal the
versus the
gates of hell behind
cutscenes?
us and
They
leave
don't have
Lilith
enough money for
here.
that.
She'll catch you before you escape.
If
and
only.
I'm trapped in the stone when she does, she will take my power. Don't let your hate.
What do you mean, Vara? She read some books. True.
Common sense.
Nayrel, I can't trust my thoughts about Mephisto, but I trust yours. Do what you think is right.
You know, it's pretty sad that women fought for, you know,
Your
rights and
lives
being able to
and
do
those
things
of
like
all
work and
humanity
read what they want, dress the way they
depend on
want,
what
and now they just
Next.
rot their brain with social media, which is even worse. You know, really, really going backwards here. Completely unrelated to Nero, but... Flashbang.
Let us pray that worked. Come on.
Lilith will hunt us down. I must end it.
Now, one final kiss for the road before we go and die.
I'll find Lorath.
Oh,
We'll make this right.
true.
And we'll wait for you at the chapel. This better not be the last time I see you. Understand?
I'm trying to understand Mephisto's part in this. He doesn't want Lilith to win. Just fighting her to fight. Whoa, hey there. I can't kill her. Sheesh, what an entrance. Oh my god, that is sick. Yes, mommy. I just don't think I just don't think that there's another evil woman this year that's gonna stand up to Lilith. She's definitely going on the list of top female video game characters of the year, but specifically villains, I don't think that she's gonna be beat. Melania didn't release this year. She's pretty meh in my opinion. Feminist stroke, to be honest. Yeah, I mean, she's not like the best, most perfectly well-written character, right? Like, you don't even get to see that much of her, even though she's the big baddie of the game. But she's fine. Melania hated that comment. Melania will always be #1. Actually, Melania wasn't even really a evil character, because Melania is only at the Urchery in grief because Melania's brother was taken prisoner, and she's really only down there because she has to stay there so that the Scarlet Rot stays in her and not...
I'm not ready yet.
the other characters. You know what? Maybe now's not the time to, I don't think I need to defend Elden Ring, you know? I don't think I need to do that here. This is my safe space, okay?
I need time.
This is my truth. Hey, Lady Dimitrescu was not this year either.
I need time to prepare.
Ouch. You know it's love when Vara has completely memorized Melania's backstory. I've memorized a lot of backstories in Elden Ring. I could sit here for the next 20 minutes and tell you the general plot of Elden Ring. Who is related to who? Well, technically they're all related to each other because they're all the children of fucking Moon Queen and bitch-ass, ugly three-armed man. But that's okay. It's okay. We don't need to talk about it. George R. R. Martin really loves family drama. And incest. Just saying. I'm gonna kill you first because you're annoying. I lack limited money. Vara playing tic-tac-toe with Lilith. It's kind of true. It's too bad my ult is on cooldown.
I'm not ready yet.
Nice. Perfect timing. Elden Ring had a plot? Yeah. I have the Elden Ring strategy guide. Do I need to show you what you're missing and not understanding? Art books, strategy guides. Also, I'm gonna be finally getting my hands on a collector's edition. So we're gonna have a Melania statue. I don't have the $1,300 for the premium collectors that had the helmet though. I am not that rich. Elden Ring plot, kill stuff, the ends. You know, maybe you deserve a 300-second timeout. I can't remember the last time that you were timed out, and I think that maybe the powers go into your head. I think it's time. I hate to be that guy, but I get slightly turned on whenever you drop the F-bomb. Yeah, you owe me $20 now for that.
I'm not ready.
And you also deserve a 300-second timeout for that one. I'm going to jail. Lots of timeouts being handed around right now. She's not dead. You are not fucking trolling me. You are not trolling me. Yep. She's gonna have at least 3 phases. How did Elden Ring get so popular? It's another Souls copy of a copy of a copy because it is not like the other Souls games. In story, in lore, yeah, the combat is obviously similar, but even the combat is still slightly different. I wasn't even looking at my health. Oh, I have a Paragon point. Probably should have looked at that. kicking my ass. Stop. Nice. Get absolutely fucking wrecked. Oh, she's gonna take forever to kill in the second phase. I have a feeling that there's gonna be a third phase. There's no way it's just 2, right? It's not even damaging her? Oh, it is kind of. Oh. People tapped out on the tree sentinel because they're losers. Hey Cinder, hope your evening's going well. I need more time. I'm stuck. I keep getting stuck. In my gross little things. Oh god. Oh gosh.
I'm not ready yet.
Nice. Getting there. Sort of. Not really. Oh my gosh. Please chill. Link? Apparently Nintendo is racist for drawing Link eating watermelon. I can't even say I'm surprised. Just disappointed with humans collectively.
I'm not ready yet.
Is Lilith laying eggs? I don't think they're supposed to be eggs. They're like blood sacs. Eggs would have been better. This fight is very difficult. What's this tiny sliver? She's almost stunned again though.
I need time.
At least she can't push me off the edge. Where is she? Where is she? Oh, no, 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 no. No.
I'm not ready yet.
Bad Lilith. chill, chill. We can be friends. I've wanted to be on your side this whole game. Oh, okay, 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 it's fine. Haha, funny, funny. Woo. I don't know how I just dodged those. Oh, no, 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 no! You're a real silly person. Oh, I have one health potion left. Oh my gosh. I don't know if I can do this. Uh-oh. Oh, okay, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Everything's going well, it's going well. Oh my god, I need to kill this bitch now. She's not dead. Oh my god, there's gonna be another phase. It gave me health potions. That means she's not really dead. Oh, she's dead. Nice. I mean, it's really sad though for me. I didn't want her to die. I like Lilith. Let's be honest, Vara, she doesn't need to push you for you to fall off an edge. You know, that was not okay. That actually hurt a little.
Sanctuary was meant as an escape from the eternal conflict. And yet, here we are, again. I gave you free will, and you've squandered it.
I'm sorry.
Wasting it on a crusade you don't understand. You chose tyranny when offered freedom. A poor legacy for my gift.
Oh my god.
Without me,
spooky.
You would have no victory.
True.
And its cost will be more than you can pay.
I saw him. I saw you in there. Not the Thanos snap. Vara is chatting and casual in this fight. I was sweaty, screaming, and had a death grip on my mouse. Yeah. It wasn't that hard. It was actually a pretty easy fight. And we didn't... I was afraid we'd have to bump it down to World Tier 1 after all the changes to the sword. Everybody put an F in chat for our girl. My character looks like she just aged by 30 years, smoking a pack a day. Whee! Trash. Oh, those were good? Ah, who gives a fuck? Trash. I'm done this shit. Trash. I mean, I'm probably gonna play more off stream to try to get, I'm gonna eventually get to level 100, but that's not now. That's for sure. Lilith's attractiveness would be considered average for 2010 standards, but the bar has been lowered so much in 2023 that she looks like a 10 out of 10. I disagree because I've seen some attractive ladies in video games, even over the past few years. I mean, literally every female in Elden Ring ever. And she's just a hot, evil lady. I think 2010 standards, she'd still be like an 8 or a 9 out of 10.
It is done. Lilith is no more.
Is she trapped in the stone?
No. Mephisto is. He helped us reach the Cathedral of Hatred before Lilith did.
Of course. He had a hand in all of this from the beginning, didn't he?
We had to take the risk.
No. understand. Where is the stone?
Neyrelle, she didn't come back to you?
No.
She must have already gone ahead to the desert chapel.
Go after her. Quickly. I need to bring Donan and seal the gates of hell behind us. I will only slow you down.
No, no,
You
no, no.
can't do this on your own, my friend. We came
Buddy
together.
system.
We leave
Everyone
together
else is
too.
dead.
Now, we are truly alone. The creators of Sanctuary, Angel and Demon, Father and Mother, are dead.
It's just the
They
two of us
made
down
us
in this
in their image.
ashy,
is a
gray
part of us.
place.
It always will be.
Now it's the end of the game.
It is
We
the
go,
truth
we buy a
to
condo,
live
we live happily ever
This
after.
mad idea that we can escape the eternal conflict. Or will we walk the same path of all children who rebel against their parents? So often we simply become them. These are not questions befitting an old man.
These two are definitely a couple
I
that would
don't have
divorce,
much
though,
time left.
after the fact.
This struggle is not mine anymore. All I can do is help the Wanderer and Neyrelle avoid the fate of Rathma. And everyone else who tried and failed to overcome our flawed nature. Once we are back with Neyrelle, we will find a way. We have to.
DLC time!
Rest, girl, while you can. We'll be on you again soon.
Hey, where did that chess piece just go? Hey, where did the chess piece just go? Stupid.
She's
It probably
gone.
went to my fucking stupid
Why
box.
didn't you wait for us?
But I wanted to look at the chess piece.
Yes. Yes, that must be right. Yorin, Donan. We've lost
What about
so
Diablo
many
and
to
Baal?
hatred.
In that scene where
can't
Lilith was
lose
dying
Neyrelle, too.
and it showed the
Come on.
flashes, they were there.
Lorathnar!
Will this never end?
Nope, it won't. They gotta keep
Yusuf.
making money.
What do you want?
Step aside. I'm here for the Haradrim.
Can it wait?
No way.
I'm off to bury a friend.
We'll dig his grave for you.
Well, that's kind. But who will dig yours?
Ha! Hey, guys, listen. You really need to fuck off.
The Haradrim have you...
Vara created a clan for D4. I'm the only person that's part of it.
He saved my life in Nevesk. They were not our enemies.
They attacked first.
They were fools. I don't have the time for it.
True.
I am going to Scotland. Donan deserves to be buried with his son.
I'll fast travel you there.
I thought the dead deserve nothing, while the living are in danger.
Wise words. But I have a promise to keep. That's why you must ride north, ahead of me. If the cathedral doesn't have her yet, Neyrelle might head for the vault. Find her. Once you're together, meet me at Donan's estate.
So sad. Where is she? Yeah, let me go to Kyoshad real quick. And then we'll go and find Neyrel and bury Donan and be sad and cry. And cry. Oh, it didn't actually look different. It looked different from the, it looked different from the little preview. I guess it is kind of different. It looks very silky. It's kind of cool. Exceptional armor. Exceptional pants. Gloves. Boots. That's such a bad headpiece, though. That is truly a monstrosity. Like, who greenlit that? Who said, this is a great idea? Just no. Why is there a mix of gold and silver? You know, I just need to not ask so many questions, because in life, you ought to be very disappointed if you do that. Yeah, I'm not a fan of helmets that cover hair, unless they're, like, really cool. The 277 for boots? What do I look like? Ah. Who cares? Ah, who cares? Hey, I'm trying to... Oh, I thought it was a fast travel point. I guess I don't need one. Come on. Of course, they just had to add the cool armor set as soon as they broke the game. Also, chat, while we're wrapping this up, if you're enjoying the live stream, take a second out of your day and give it a like. If you're not, give it a dislike. If you're enjoying, though, consider supporting the channel via donations through Streamlabs, YouTube memberships, Patreon. Thanks for being here. Thigh? Unacceptable. I know. She's really showing a lot of thigh, actually. Listen, I don't care enough. Okay, so where is this? Where am I going? Okay, I have to go around to the right.
A path of scales.
Will there be a
This is what I
bear
saw in
scene
the
in this game as
reflections.
well? Luckily,
Oh,
there
it
is
looks-
not.
You're going to leave me, aren't you?
Who is she talking to? Us?
Not what I expected. But let's not give up hope.
Okay. Whatever you say.
I thought you'd know me better by now. I am my mother's daughter. Where there's a lead, there's a way. And I'll follow it to the end.
Okay. If you say so. I don't remember asking, but, I'm being a little bit mean to her. She wasn't an awful character. She just was a little dull for me personally. You know, I'm just... I don't know. Just a little dull. Okay.
Why do I only hear one set of footsteps?
You know, there's a long story. Why does he look homeless compared to my character? Makes me sad.
I spent a lot of time learning this code, so I hope you remember how to read it, Lorath. Because you are the last Horadrim now. My mother would have wanted me to stay with you. She believed the Horadrim had all the answers. I don't know if she'd recognize this person I'm becoming.
They are so setting up for DLC. I mean, all this is DLC setup.
Her right now. But then I remember you and
So
Zonin.
sad.
You weren't all-knowing Horadrim.
The
You
cold
were
really
bitter.
bothered her.
You were uncertain. But you were always true friends. That's what I hold on to. Because there is so much further to go.
Whoa, getting a little close there.
Your imperfection gave me hope. And we will need it to face what comes next. To face him and his brothers. I don't know how much time I have. But there has to be a better answer. And I have to find it. Alone.
Okay. I mean, why alone now? We could
I know he'll want
become
to go
a
with
merry
me.
band of men.
But people have already died because I was not careful enough. I can't risk you too.
Sad.
If I've misjudged, the world is going to need you to survive. And clean up the mistakes I leave behind.
You're a woman, you're never wrong.
I know you don't want to hear this. But you don't get to quit. Not again.
Why did she become the main character by the end? I don't appreciate all that.
Wish me well, Lorath.
She's headed to the land of the dragons.
Because if everything works out as I am hoping, we will never see each other again.
Little Arya moment. I mean, when is the DLC gonna come out? Because clearly this is all set up for DLC. That was good. Oh my god, that's so loud. Oh, let's be so quiet. Okay, is there anything else? Is there like an after scene that I should not skip for? Or can I skip? It's 37 minutes! It would not even be worth it if there was a scene. Oh! Oh, scary. You know, because every game has to have some kind of, like, after the credits little shenanigans. Lilith has been defeated, but there's still much to do. Level up to take on new challenges across the continent. Whispers of the Dead, Helltide, Nightmare Dungeons. Hey, when you are strong enough, face the echo of Lilith in the final world tier. Okay. So, we'll do our little game review in a few. The game is good, right? I mean, obviously, I'm not done with, like, the game in totality yet. I'm probably not gonna stream this again, unless they come out with some kind of story DLC, primarily because, let's be honest, Diablo is a lot of grinding. And when I stream grindy games, I really only care about showing off, like, the main story. Which was not bad, but when I play Diablo games, it's not like I'm expecting, right, some super in-depth, long story. Like, I'm playing Diablo for the grind, for the combat, for the adventuring. But I did think that this was good. It definitely, as I've said, you know, I didn't think that this was going to come close to a D2, but it definitely was better than a D3. So yeah, let me bring up the game review sheet and we'll give it a little review. Main story is the only thing worth streaming, so fair enough. Yeah, I mean, playing and streaming grindy games are fine, but at the same time, it's not like I really need to stream much more, unless, of course, you're streaming something specific like PvP, a certain kind of dungeon or raid in a game. Like, it just would feel kind of boring. I mean, there's always something, right, to chat about while we're streaming, to show off, but it becomes a background game at that point. So, let me bring up the game review sheet. Also, let me put the soundtrack onto the background so we can listen to some music while we do this. If it wants to play, thank you for that. The soundtrack in this game is fucking phenomenal, by the way. Soundtrack is so good. Okay, so display capture. Let's do our little review. If you guys have any questions about the game, feel free to ask. But let's start. Graphics. The graphics in this game were pretty good. It definitely had amazing CGI cutscenes, but unfortunately, it's not like we got many of the cutscenes. Again, Diablo, you're not playing this to get 30 hours of cinematics. I would say the graphics are good, though. I, of course, stream most games at a medium setting, so I'm sure the game looks much prettier when you put it on, like, high or ultra. CGI cutscenes are fantastic. Graphics is really good, in my opinion. It cannot get a higher score than Lollipop Chainsaw. Lollipop Chainsaw is a classic. Gameplay is good. I would say good. Listen. I am giving my thoughts on the game not from the perspective of the new patch, because the new patch really fucked things over, but gameplay is what Diablo is all about. When I am playing a Diablo game, I am looking for the gameplay experience. I gotta be honest, gameplay, I don't play Diablo just for the story. Gameplay is good. It definitely felt like a big upgrade from D3. We're gonna pretend like Diablo Immortal doesn't even exist, because that was trash. Does anybody even play Immortal anymore? Gameplay was good, though. Audio, I'm gonna give it an eargasm. I've played the soundtrack at the beginning of these streams, and I've also listened to the whole soundtrack off stream. The soundtrack for this game is so fucking amazing. The soundtrack is on par with things like Final Fantasy 16. The audio is just chef's kiss. All the voice acting was also really good, which we're gonna get into in a second. I guess we'll put that there. The audio was great. the audio was always perfectly placed. I do think that, like in most games, there were areas where there wasn't a lot of music and they should have added more music, but what is there is really good. Audio, no Gollum gawking. Oh, Jesus Christ. Voice acting was also good. I feel like the voice cast for the main set of characters was good. Of course, side quests were voice acted. All solid. I didn't hear any performances where I was like, wow, that was really fucking shitty. And I absolutely hated that. I still have not added these. Repetitiveness, it's repetitive. What do you expect from a grindy game? The areas all feel very different, but it's repetitive. What do you expect? Level design, same thing. The level design is pretty good. A lot of linear areas. It's kind of average in that way. The map is very big. There's still plenty of the map I haven't even gotten to explore yet. But the map design itself, very, very big, very open world-ish, to a certain extent, right? It's not like you can go anywhere, but it's big enough to where I feel like they wanted it to be considered like an open world in Diablo standards. It doesn't quite hit that, but it is good level design. The dungeons were pretty well designed. Very point A to point B, but not bad. PC requirements, I don't think we really had any technical issues. Again, I'm playing it on medium. I'm sure that you could go to low and have a much worse PC than mine, that's for sure. I didn't notice really any technical issues. There were some moments of lag in boss fights when there were 50 enemies around. That's kind of not that surprising though. Many games are like that. Difficulty. So we did not ever have to go down to World Tier 1. I was a little afraid that we'd have to go down to World Tier 1 after the patch because it broke so much. We didn't have to. There were 2 boss fights in the game that got kind of difficult because I was a little bit underleveled. I gotta be honest, this game to me was very easy. I know that now World Tier 3 and World Tier 4 are unlocked. Again, though, I'm only judging the game based on my first story playthrough. Game was easy. I mean, easy peasy. And I wasn't even running, a very good build. I was just kind of using the abilities that I thought were fun and kind of OP, right? Because Sork is usually OP, except for when Blizzard bends you over and fucking destroys you. But yeah, game was easy. Game was easy. They should have let you do World Tier 3. I don't know. It's fucking Blizzard. What do you expect? Grind. I mean, it's grindy. It's grindy. And I don't know how long the playthrough was. I'd say probably 30-ish hours, and we're only level 51. It was grindy. That's what you expect from Diablo, though, so I'm okay with it. I have to go into a game expecting a grind, and then I'm okay with a grind. I hate going into games and not knowing that it's gonna take 50 years of my fucking life to get 2 levels, but I knew that was gonna happen. There are lots of grinds. Not bad. Story, I would say the story was good. I don't think it was the best story ever. I don't think it was the worst story ever. The characters were all compelling. I really wish we saw a bit more of Inarius, because I think that they, by the end, really banked on him, and I think that throughout the game they just didn't give us enough of him. Our character was honestly kind of insufferable. By the end, she's like, I'm nobody's to toy with and torment, and you can't bully me into being on a side. She just got kind of fucking stupid. I don't play Diablo for the story. I thought the story was okay. I thought story was average. Yeah, I think if I called it good, it would have to be... it's good to average. It's good to average. It's not perfect. Game time is... I mean, it's a long game. There's the main story really wasn't all that long, but at the same time, like after you've hit level 100, it's gonna be long. I'll say long, but I mean, if you decide to put any more time in besides the base story, it's gonna be very infinity. Price! You guys know, I have very few games that I have said it is worth the $70. Because $70 is a lot of money, right? It's $70 for a video game. You have to be giving us a really fucking good video game. It's not worth $70. In no way, shape, or form is it worth $70. I would say the game is worth $40. Kind of max. You could buy D1, D2, even D3 while you wait for this to go on sale. This is just not a $70 game, and they do have the new seasons, and you can do the seasonal characters, and you could put so much time and effort into this game, which is awesome. Don't get me wrong. But it's just not worth $70. It's like a $40 title. That's like my safe zone, right? I think I recommend most games at like a $40 price tag, and I'm confident in saying 40 here. Bugs, the game didn't really have many bugs. I don't remember really any bugs, so I'm just gonna say minor bugs because it's Blizzard. They don't deserve never heard of because it's Blizzard. So with that being said, right, my expectations for this were a little bit different. If this was most games, and I was saying, like, it's really grindy, the story is average, it would be like a fucking 2 out of 10 game. I would say with the size of the world, which is good, the awesome audio, which is always nice, which can make an experience better, the average length, or the playtime that we had, and the Diablo lore, the Diablo world, the feel, made it good. I would give this game... a 7 out of 10? It is hard to... It's hard to compare, right? Because Diablo 1 was a good game. Diablo 2 took it to giant new fucking heights. Diablo 3 was a good game. And Diablo 4 was better than Diablo 3, but nowhere near Diablo 2. Also on this list, we are not considering Diablo Immortal because fuck Diablo Immortal. Diablo Immortal's a piece of dog shit, and it did not deserve to fucking exist. Anyone that worked on that game deserved to get fucking fired and canned and work at McDonald's. I'm gonna give it a 7. I don't have a section for monetization, and I think that I'm gonna add one. I need to finally do these. I'll do this like tomorrow. I'm gonna add a section for monetization, but also for me, I think what brought this game down a little bit more was the way that they tried to milk money out of you, because you have a $70 game and you're charging $20 to $30 for a customization, and then $10 to $15 for a horse armor, which is just absurd, and it really gets you in the mindset of where Blizzard is, you know? You really see through their shit and see that they just want money, which isn't that surprising, but I also think that it's important to point out that the patch today fucked everything up, and the game is getting completely review bombed, and I would not recommend buying the game at all right now. But eventually, when they patch things, they fix things, they revert things, and it goes on sale, I think it's like a 7 out of 10 experience. $40, I don't think it's a bad, but 70, just not worth it. So yeah, guys, that is my review of Diablo 4. If you guys have any questions, comments, topics, feel free to leave them in chat. But it's a 7 out of 10. It wasn't bad. I would play DLC if the DLC was not like $30 a fucking pop. Wait for it on Game Pass. I mean, if you want to wait 2 years, hell yeah, wait for it on Game Pass. That's the best answer I could give anyone on a game. But it was good. Like, I'm not sitting here saying I regretted my life decisions. I'm not sitting here saying I'm sad that I wasted my time playing, because it's not a waste. It definitely felt like Diablo. Lots of fan favorite characters, really good boss fights. Before the patch and everything that they fucked up, combat was really great. Pretty balanced. Yeah, 7 out of 10 in my opinion. Game was good and all, but it's no Diablo Immortal. That is so true. Yeah, Mesh is good. Mesh will not get her blood work back for probably like a week, but everything seemed good. Everything seemed okay. It got heavily ratioed. Yeah, the game is getting review bombed right now, and it deserves to. It deserves to. I'm glad you're doing a realistic review of the game. Too many people before the release of the game were saying it was so great and a 9 out of 10. It's not a 9 out of 10. It's also not worth $70. I mean, I try to be realistic when it comes to my game reviews. There are some games where clearly you guys can tell, like, I'm a bit biased, like Elden Ring, right? That game is like almost 10 out of 10 for me. But I did genuinely think it was an amazing fucking game. But even I have criticisms with that. I was pretty hyped for this, and it was what I expected. You know, I didn't expect it to be a 9 out of 10 or a 10 out of 10 game. With the state of Blizzard currently, with the state of just new video games in general, it was good, but it was not a 10 out of 10, or a 9 out of 10, or an 8 out of 10, and it is not worth 70. What game do you think is S tier? Knights of the Old Republic? Even though it's quite dated, I do still think it is a S tier amazing game. Elden Ring, it had some problems, right? There could have been more dialogue, more cutscenes. It could have given a little bit more lore. There's a lot of lore if you dig, but I think they could have done a little bit less digging and put stuff, you know, surface level. Ghost of Tsushima was fucking fantastic. So much rich lore, beautiful game, amazing, everything. There were a few, again, small little criticisms I had with it, like every game, but even... There's no game that I would consider so S tier. It is perfect. My S tier are games that are as close to perfect as I could imagine a game being. What about original Resident Evil 4? Original Resident Evil 4 is... I've never played it on the channel. I played the remake, and when I had done my mini review, I had to kind of compared it to the original. Original Resident Evil 4 for me would be like a 8 out of 10. I am someone who prefers the original Resident Evil 2 over Resident Evil 4. Even with the remakes, Resident Evil 2 was fantastic. Resident Evil 2 to me is a 9 out of 10 game. Vara was realistic with Tears of the Kingdom as well, which I appreciate. Tears of the Kingdom had some issues. We haven't finished it yet. We still have like 1 or 2 more streams of it. It's not that I don't want to go back to it. I just feel like it is a task to go back to it. Tears of the Kingdom is good. It is, sorry, not as good as the other Zelda games. Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, they just don't meet my expectations after playing shit like fucking Twilight Princess and Majora's Mask and Ocarina. Like, those games are peak fucking gaming experiences. Water Temple. And the open world Zelda, it's good, but it shouldn't be mainline. Those are like side entries into the franchise, and they shouldn't be going in that direction permanently. Outriders is S tier. Outriders and Gollum are 2 of the worst games I've ever played. I don't even remember finishing Outriders. I have so much PTS fucking D from Outriders. Persona 5 is S tier in my opinion. Persona 5 is a very good game. I have never gone through all of Persona 5 though. No specific reason. because I like Persona a lot, but I've never gotten all the way through Persona 5, and I don't like to rate games unless I've gotten all the way through them. Even if I forget them, I will still rate them. Like, Tears of the Kingdom, like, I haven't gotten through all of it yet, but I don't think my score is going to change much from it. Red Dead 2 is... I gotta be honest, Red Dead 2 is a little overrated in my opinion. It's a very good game. Don't start. It is a very good game. But it is not a 10 out of 10 to me. Red Dead 2 is like an 8.5 out of 10. It is very good. It is not bad. It's not a 10 out of 10 though. Hellsinger. Hellsinger was a very good game. What's happening to Blizzard feels like they're being singled out somehow, not that they have not made missteps recently. The problem with Blizzard is that I do agree if you're trying to say that they take a lot of heat, and the heat that they take would be more than if like a Bethesda made a mistake. Or a CD Projekt Red. We're talking average games. But at the same time, Blizzard has made so many fuck-ups over the past, like, 4 years. They have made so many fuck-ups in such a small amount of time. It is impossible to go easy on them. They don't deserve to, have people go easy on them. Especially when there's fucking CEOs walking away with $200 million a year. Sorry, if you're gonna make that much money, you deserve all the fucking criticism. What's your favorite Final Fantasy game? I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I'd really have to sit and go through, like, a list of them, like a tier list, and really hone in on them. Because, like, right off the bat, I want to say shit like Final Fantasy VII. Final Fantasy, like, I right off the bat, that's what my mind goes to. But also, is it really? I don't think so. I'd have to really hone in. Yeah, true that. Doubly for the CEO. Yeah, like, Blizzard, as I always say, they have made some banger games. They have amazing IPs. They do deserve money at the end of the day for the great things that they have created, but also Blizzard now is a shell of Blizzard then, and Blizzard now does not deserve does not I feel have the reputation for us to go easy on them at this point. 5 or 6, yeah, I mean, Final Fantasy 6, just see, that's the problem, right, is everyone's gonna say, you could sit here and say every game, and I'd go, yeah, you know what, that's a good contender. That's a good contender. Final Fantasy 16 was really good in my opinion, but it definitely did not feel as Final Fantasy to me as it could have. It's kind of like Tears of the Kingdom and Breath of the Wild, but not as drastically. Tears of the Kingdom and Breath of the Wild still gameplay-wise felt so very different, and while Final Fantasy 16 gameplay-wise felt different as well, I still feel like it was closer to its predecessors. Tears of the Kingdom and Breath of the Wild just went off the fucking rails. It's like 2 fucking durability on your weapon. You've got a million of these boss fights. You have to build. You have this open world, and it just felt so different, and I don't think Final Fantasy 16 was that way in my opinion. Chrono Trigger's great. Final Fantasy 16 is not Final Fantasy. I completely disagree. I think that they took it in a very different, unique direction, and I completely understand why people would not like Final Fantasy 16 going from literally any other Final Fantasy game except for 15, because if you don't like 15, you're probably not going to like 16. But I feel like it still captured Final Fantasy. Final Fantasy 16 is an okay movie. Final Fantasy 16 was a good movie, a very good game, and a good Final Fantasy experience. Every Zelda game is different. Yes, they are all different, but I feel like Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom are on another fucking multiversal level. They went so far in a different direction. I don't want to call them Zelda games. I don't know, guys. Just my opinions. I'm just a girl who doesn't play video games. All my gameplay is pre-recorded, fake, false, a lie, a trap. And, you know, that's just life. Sometimes you end up disappointed. With that being said, guys, I'm going to wrap up stream in a few. If you have any last minute questions, feel free to ask. And this weekend, we have some more time to play some filler games, and I do believe this weekend, I am going to be playing Blood Dragon. I was trying to look for some, you know, more classic games, kind of evergreen games that are not brand new, but people have a lot of love for. I think I want to play Far Cry Blood Dragon. And then, next Tuesday, we have Remnant 2 coming out. And we'll be playing that all next week. And after that, well, that's gonna be a different story. Because my schedule's gonna be a little bit weird. And a new game doesn't come out till the 11th. This month, in August, there are only 2 games coming out. Immortals of Avium and Atlas Fallen. They are both like Forspoken-esque magic games, which I will be streaming. Fun times. But, alright guys, with that being said, I'm gonna wrap up the stream here. Thank you all so much for stopping by tonight. Thank you for the donations, for the support. I will be live like normal on Saturday, 8 p.m. Eastern, Sunday, 8 p.m. Eastern. Next week, we've got Remnant 2, which I'm very excited about. And yeah, if you guys have any suggestions for upcoming games you want to see me play, let me know. If you want to donate a game, they are through the Amazon wishlist. You can see a list of upcoming games that I plan to stream in the Discord Dark Titan content channel, where I, you know, list off either upcoming titles, or if you don't see a title you want me to play, you can suggest it. But yeah, 7 out of 10 game. It was a Diablo experience. It was not bad, and I'll probably end up playing more off-stream at some point in the future. But I am pretty pissed about the changes that they made in the new patch and how shitty Blizzard really has gotten, but that's not new. But alright, check out links in the description, follow me on social media, join our Discord server, check out today's videos. Thank you all so much for hanging out the past few hours, for being here, for stopping by. And okay, you know what, Rover, you're
Rover donated $50.
Thank you
I'm gonna
for the
overlook
50.
your terrible Zelda takes.
You know what? I'm gonna overlook you being a shithead. Rover, thank you for the 50 right at the end of stream. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And yeah, farewell, everyone. Thanks for stopping by, and have a very good evening.